And now, a few words from Ole Miss students who think voting yes for a new mascot is a really good idea. Yeah, we're just kidding. Nobody thinks that's a good idea. It's never a good idea to put important decisions that affect our campus traditions in the hands of a few administrative bureaucrats. If you're a true Ole Miss fan who wants the administration to stop chipping away at Ole Miss traditions, vote no on the new mascot. Remember, if you vote yes, they decide the rest. Vote no in Tuesday's online student elections. New mascot, so stupid.
This message paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.
Alright, Mom and Dad, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Lindsay's pregnant, I failed all my classes, and we're dropping out of school to sell drugs. What? I'm just kidding. Actually, we voted yes for the new mascot. You voted against Colonel Reb. No, Dad, we voted yes for a new mascot. That's the same thing, dummy.
I'd be happier if you had really knocked up your little trampy girlfriend and was selling crack cocaine.
Don't let your parents down, Chief. Vote no in Tuesday's online student elections.
This message paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.
We interrupt this broadcast to take you to the Lyceum, where a group of secretly selected Ole Miss administrators, a design firm from Hattiesburg, Tom Cruise, and any number of elitists who think they're smarter than you are finalizing a list of new Ole Miss mascots. Potential mascots include the following: a butterfly, a unicorn, a magical wizard, a catfish, a Care Bear, a chipmunk, and a parakeet. All students must do to make sure these silly dreams do not become reality is to vote no in Tuesday's online student elections. Hotty totty, y'all.
This message paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.
Why should you vote no in Tuesday's online mascot election? Because voting with the administration allows the administration to do whatever they want, to give you whatever mascot they want. Maybe even a mascot like Sherman the Chipmunk.
Oh yes, I'm Sherman, the chipmunk, your brand new Ole Miss mascot. Howdy toddy, let's burn this mother down.
That's right, Rebels. If you vote yes, they decide the rest.
Which could be me.
Shut up, Chipmunk. Just say no to a new Ole Miss mascot.
This message paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.
Alright, stop me if you've heard this one. Our new mascot should be a catfish, so that way, when we play the Bulldogs, we can say, "Hush Puppy." You get it? Like catfish and hush puppies. Oh, he got jokes. He got jokes. Yeah, no. This is no laughing matter. But remember, Rebs, if you vote yes, they decide the rest. Just say no to a new Ole Miss mascot. Vote no in Tuesday's online election.
This message paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.
Oh, I know, Slugger. I know you wanted to have your picture taken with Colonel Reb in the Grove today. Hell, I did too, but, well, kiddo, that's not gonna happen. You see, son, when the 1960s ended, all the radical, elitist academic hippies needed a new cause to support so their gray, empty, pathetic little lives would have meaning. The cause they picked was getting rid of the Colonel. Now they're trying to replace him with that nasty catfish, that stupid bear, that chipmunk.
Howdy toddy.
The only thing that'll prevent that from happening is for the students to rise up against hippie tyranny and vote no in Tuesday's online elections.
Paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.
So let me get this straight. Some people want to have a new mascot because they think it'll help with recruiting? What are these idiots talking about? Is there some list of players somewhere that have said, you know, Coach, I like Ole Miss, I like your staff, the facility's top-notch and the girls are hot, but I can't go here because the cheerleader in the mascot costume offends me? No, that list doesn't exist. But here's one list that does exist. It's a list of former Rebels that are now in the NFL. Do the people who think a new mascot would bring better players to Ole Miss realize how insulting that must sound to the great players who call Ole Miss home? Vote no in Tuesday's online student election.
Paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation.
The last few years have seen an erosion of the traditions that make Ole Miss special. Colonel Reb, removed. From Dixie with Love, banned. Colonel 2, exiled from athletic events. This Tuesday's historic online student vote will be a chance to once and for all stand up to the administrators whose flawed views do not reflect those of your generation. They're out of touch, divisive, and self-serving. That's why it's time for students to stand up and tell them that we have a mascot. Let's come together for the future of Ole Miss and vote no for a new mascot.
Paid for by the Colonel Reb Foundation. SaveOleMiss.com.